Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be using a kit from our March subscription box this week. And if you see that the greens in between these two pages is a little different, it's because I printed it by mistake on two different sticker papers and I didn't want to just toss them, so I just used them anyway. And here I pulled some washi from one of my Planner Society box sets when I was still subscribed. And I just wanted to make sure it kind of matched with the blues, and it kind of does. It's a little bit off, but it kind of matches. And this is a Simply Gilded washi that a dear friend sent to me because I had never tried Simply Gilded before, and now I just cannot wait to get my hands on more of them. Some of those pastel bows and the tropical bows were going to be so pretty. And I am using a bunch of, rose, well, not even just rose gold, all kinds of foil stickers this week because I'm obsessed. And so here, instead of using the date covers that come with the kit, I am going to be using ones in my shop because the colors just matched it perfectly and I didn't even plan it. And so I'm just putting those down, trying to make sure that I covered everything, because if you see, I think Tuesday, it had a lot of writing on it, so I was trying to cover it. And this was a tough one because I didn't know how to plan it at first. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the no white space like I've been doing, or if I wanted to just load it with stickers. I kind of found an in the middle kind of spread way of doing it, just because I wanted it to still be functional and still be something that I liked, but I just wanted to definitely use more stickers, especially since I was using an entire kit. And oh, thank goodness I ripped that up just fine, because it did pull up a little bit of paper, but I'm covering it anyway, so it's okay. And I used a little bit more of the Simply Gilded washi. One of the things that I regret is not using more of that washi throughout. I just kind of forgot about it after I put it here. And so yeah, here I'm working on my sidebar first, trying to get it all perfect before I move on to my week. And it's been a good week so far. It is Tuesday night when I'm voice-overing this, and it's been a really good week so far. I'm super happy. I had a bunch of plans for Tuesday and Wednesday because I filmed this maybe Sunday, and now my plans change, so I have to whip out, forgive my stabbing the washi there, just trying to squish it back in there, and it wasn't working. So I grabbed one of my swish and flick stickers that I just released in the shop, also in foil because like I said, I am obsessed. And I figured right there was the perfect spot for it because I am rereading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the first time in 10 years, you guys. 10 years! Can you believe that? And I don't know what happened there. I was getting something, I suppose. And so yeah, my plans have changed for Tuesday and Wednesday because I was going to drive down to my parents, and my mom asked me to go on Sunday instead. So I'm going to have to whip out my canceled and rescheduled stickers and fix that. But for now, I'm just obviously planning as if that didn't happen. And you can see here that I definitely kept some of the white space with the little heart checklist that I just kind of DIY'd with some stickers. And I did not mean to use this pen. I pulled it out because I couldn't find my, what is it called, the Uniball Signo, and that one writes a lot thicker. And I just couldn't find it anywhere, so I pulled it out, and then I found it, and I'm like, okay, now I don't need this one. And then I used it anyway. And then I had to keep it going because I want to keep it very consistent. It's a huge difference between the two. This one writes very, very thin. And so, yeah, instead of writing on the actual white page instead, I put a bunch of quarter box and half box stickers from my kit. That one right there is from PlannerFrenzy, And I also pulled some from MiscellanyBoulevard because I just adore those like scalloped edge boxes. And I don't think I have the patience to make them. I haven't totally like sat down and figured out how to make it and get those little scallops consistent. So I'm just going to buy them from people. And here I'm just putting down a Hustle Girl sticker because Mondays are my busiest days. I love Mondays. I don't know if I know that I've said that 1,001 times. Like, I love Mondays. So I try and get as much work as I can done on Mondays. And here I'm using my little sunburnt bean that I think I retired, but I gotta bring it back for summer because I got the worst sunburn ever at Disney on like my neck and shoulder. And yeah, just one shoulder. You heard right. Like, I meant to say one shoulder. And so I'm just applying aloe to it. And yeah, I don't know why I never learned. My husband's like, oh, it's gonna be cool and like maybe slightly overcast. And I'm like, cool. I don't need sun lotion or sunscreen. And so even when it's sunny, I don't take it though. Even though I have bought a bunch. But anyway, yeah, I like never put it on, and I know it's terrible. I need to make that like a habit of mine. It's just to put it on even on my face when I go out. But I haven't yet. And so the rest of my day was pretty chill, mostly just work. And then I had to make an appointment to get our oil change in at Toyota, the dealership. So yeah, that's pretty much all that my Monday is going to look like. Work, 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 work. And what's next? Tuesday. So Tuesday, that's when I had originally thought about going to my parents, but then it didn't happen. And then we were gonna go Wednesday, and that didn't happen. And so now I'm gonna go Sunday. And yeah, so here I am using one of my other, what is it called? Foil, or not boxes, but flags to mark $2 Tuesday. And I am also marking that I am pretty much working on orders all day. And I wish that I had remembered to mark that I have to go up to Parish where we're building our home so that we can give the next deposit for our home, because they asked for like, what is that, like, oh, we're gonna start building your house. You don't have to pay it all right now, but you gotta like make payments, every month, like good faith or something like that. I don't know. So anyway, we have to drop off a check every month until it's built. And so yeah, so I went to do that, but I didn't mark it, which it was like the most exciting thing that I did, even though my house is still just a plain lot with nothing there. So yeah, but they said they were going to probably get started soon, which I'm really excited about. I swear, I like stalk my email every day, all hours of the day, waiting to receive something like, oh, we're getting started, so that I can drive up there and just, I don't know, hopefully look at something different. And so I put pretty much my full boxes all throughout like the bottom third of the page, a little staggered because I don't like when they're completely aligned. Unless I mean to do that. But that's not what I wanted to do here. Like, it has to be a very specific kit for me to actually do that. And, yeah, and we also need to get new tires because my husband does not want me to drive to West Palm Beach with the tires that we currently have. He says, like, the cord's showing, and it's really unsafe. And so we're trying to not drive that car as much as we can until we change them, and Tuesday is going to be the day. And so, yeah, here is where you see that I put drive to West Palm Beach, which isn't happening now, and I put a little suitcase bean, and I'm also not going shopping with my mom just yet, but we will Sunday. I'm going to convince her to go to Michael's so we can look at some, like, vinyl colors, and I know she has a silhouette over there. And she's got my laptop with a bunch of designs on it, so I'm gonna see if she wants to do a little experimenting with me. And of course Target, because us being like super crafty, we love going to Michael's, Target, Hobby Lobby, all those things. And so I'm using this really cute sticker from SodaPopStudioShop. All of this will be transferred onto Sunday. I don't know how I'm gonna depict that just yet, but I will. And so I had talked earlier, this is what I'm most excited to like talk about or just actually do, and it's the fact that I am rereading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So the Harry Potter craze has come back like full force. I don't know where or from what, but it has. And like everyone's taking the house quiz and everyone's just all kinds of things that are Harry Potter. And so I was like, yeah, why, like I love I have loved Harry Potter forever. But I don't know, like with us going to Disney, and then like I was definitely a twihard for like since it came out. And so like I love watching the movies, but I never reread the books more than like when the 7th book came out. That's when I reread everything so that I could read the 7th book when it came out. And that's pretty much the last time that I reread them. And that was in 2000, oh my god, I don't even know, 7? Like I was in high school. I don't even remember high school anymore. Isn't that sad? So that was a long freaking time ago. And so I picked it up this Sunday, maybe yesterday. I picked up the book and I started reading it, and oh my god, it brought back so many feels because I remember staying up till 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning reading those same pages when I was little. I think I started reading it when I was maybe 11 or 12. I'm trying to think, like, what grade was I in at 11 or 12? I don't remember. But when it came out, or when I had, in 5th grade, I don't know how old I was in 5th grade, to be honest, I started reading it, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this. Like many fantasy books, it's like so descriptive, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I want dialogue. And so I'm like, nah, goodbye. And then, like, maybe in 6th grade going into 7th, that summer, I had changed schools and I didn't know a lot of people, and so that's when I like really started reading. And I'm like, oh, I'll give it a shot because it's just this huge thing now. And so I grabbed it and I never put it down. Like, I think I read it in 2 days, and I'm like, Mom, we gotta go to Barnes & Noble. I have to get the next book right now. And so, yeah, that was like instant love. And, oh, I just want to mark that we're having our Barnes & Noble day, and they have a Harry Potter section, so I'm probably going to get a few things for our new home because we're going to have a little game room, or it's like a loft, so it's going to be like all nerdy game stuff, and I want to Harry Potterify it. So yeah, I started reading it, rereading it, and it's just brought back like all the memories of me being little reading it. And yeah, fun fact, actually, my illustration teacher in college, his wife here in Sarasota, is the illustrator for all the books. And so when I learned that, I was like, oh my god, it's meant to be. And he wears the Harry Potter glasses, and I'm like, I wonder if he's wearing them because she inspired him, or she grabbed like inspiration from that, I don't know. But it is the cutest thing, and I was like fangirling over that. I'm like, I want to be you someday as an illustrator. And so I'm just so happy reading it. I could talk about it forever, but I'm almost done planning. So yeah, Friday is not very full. That's why I kept all that white space. And then Saturday we have an open house for the clubhouse going into our new neighborhood. So even though we don't live there yet, I'm like, we're going. We're going to meet our neighbors. I'm so excited to meet them and so nervous. And I have to pretty much deep clean the entire house because my sister's going to come stay with us next week for her spring break, work vacation, I don't know. And so Sunday, thankfully I left it pretty blank and I didn't really have anything planned because that's when I'm probably going to leave for my parents in like mid-morning. And I put a little wash bedding sticker there because I gotta make sure that I have things for my sister to sleep in. And then I just filled up some empty space and then put TV shows, Walking Dead, and I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine I saw last week was on Sundays, and we're finally caught up. Funniest show ever. I love Andy Samberg. I think he reminds me of Hades from Hercules. My husband doesn't see it, but it's all that I see. And so yeah, that is pretty much my week. I need to get more reading stickers because I just want to read all the books. I don't want to work. I don't want to eat. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything but read Harry Potter. And so I just want to put that all over my planner, but gotta function. So yeah, this has been my week and a very chatty plan with me. I hope you like it, and I will be back next week. Oh, look at all the foil. Bye.